Hey everyone, this video is going to be titled Back to the Basics, and I think I'm going to make this a whole video series dedicated to the basics of being fit, getting fit, staying fit, being healthy, all that good stuff. And the reason I want to do this video in this series is because there's a lot of information out there that kind of gets people overwhelmed, and a lot of minute details are argued upon by a lot of people, everyone, casual gym goers, people that are the supplement industry, etc. So I'm going to tell you guys about the basics, and they work. So that's why we're going to focus on them. And this is going to be intended for people not really to take it to compete on like a stage or go in powerlifting events and stuff like that. This is going to be for the general everyday person that wants to get into the best shape of their life in the most efficient way possible. And that's not saying that you're not going to get huge, get big, or whatever your goals are. This is just not going to microanalyze some fine, minute details in chemistry and body sciences and stuff like that to get you down to that extra performance edge or that extra leanness percent body fat. Let's go. So basics. Now let's analyze the term fitness. Fitness is something that you can do for your life that makes you functional in everyday activities. So that does not just include going to the gym and lifting, shoulder pressing, or bench pressing, curling, right? It's using those movements and your strength in real life, picking up boxes, running, jumping, pushing off objects, stuff like that. If you're in some scrum, you should be able to be athletic enough to try to defend yourself at least. So, and fitness is also about being healthy. So that means taking all these extra stimulants, no. Taking these drugs, steroids, performance enhancing stuff, no. Fitness, you want to be healthy, you want to be functional, and you want to have a high quality of life that induces energy and makes you feel good. That's fitness, okay? Anything else out there, no. We're not going to do the bodybuilding world. We're not going to do powerlifting world. We're not going to do competitions. We're not going to do excess performance. No, we're going to be fit, and the general public in the United States kind of loses sight of what fitness is, and it kind of confuses them. So basically, in summary, you're healthy, you're functional, you have a higher quality of life, more energy. Okay. And this is without the use of any other things but your own body to perform and improve itself. Now, how to become fit is a question I get a lot. How do I lose weight? How do I build muscle, right? We're going to strip everything down, and we're going to go back to the basics, the basic lifts. The basic lifts are the bench press, an overhead press, a chin up or some type of pull down, the deadlift, and the squat. Those are the basic lifts that you need to do, okay? Yes, there's other variations, front back squat, right? A pull up, not a chin up, power cleans, push press, stuff like that. But for the sake of this, we're just going to say the first things I said. Now, those movements are called basic heavy compound lifts. Compound lifts are working multiple muscles and multiple joint angles at the same time. And these moves are great because they work on, like I just said, all those muscles, multiple muscles at the same time, which means you get exercise economy. And when you're just a general everyday person that's looking to get fit, you want to be efficient with your time because you got jobs, kids, school, right? Social life. You don't want to spend all this time in the gym. So you want to work as many muscles as possible while doing one lift. So you can get in, work out, get out, right? And those movements work multiple muscles. The bench press works the chest, shoulder, tricep, right? Overhead press works chest, shoulder, tricep, and core for stability, a little bit of glute, a little bit of stabilizing the legs if you're standing. The squat pretty much works every muscle in your body, right? Not so much bicep, but you heavy focus on legs, core, glutes, calves. Deadlift, same thing, back, more posterior with the hamstrings. Does work some quads. You do get some calf flexion in there too. Again, heavy focus on the core. The pull-up works the upper chest, long head, the tricep. It works the back, your core, and your bicep. I think I said that. If I didn't, there I go. So, as you can see, all these movements work a vast majority of the muscles in your body in just one movement. So now when you combine them into a set split, you work your full body with just a few basic movements. Okay? And then some of you are going to probably ask me, oh, but what about the bicep curls? What about the tricep? What about these isolation movements? What about leg curls, hamstring? No. This is getting a little bit away from the basics. Now, studies have shown that if you're a new lifter, a novice or intermediate lifter, you don't really benefit as much as when you try to throw in isolation movements for lagging body parts. Why? Because if you're a new lifter or intermediate lifter, your whole body is kind of still a lagging body part. So you're still trying to get the base, you're still trying to build functional muscles to move and get stronger. So they're all kind of, everything's a weak point still, right? You've been working out for 6 months, you're not going to be as strong as someone that's worked out for 2 years consistently. And you're going to have weak points that they don't have because you're new. Makes sense, right? Cool. That's why that's why you're really not supposed to do those isolation movements while focusing on building your base. You're not going to get the actual benefit from them. I mean, you might burn a little more calories, but minuscule. All it's going to do is hurt your maximal recoverable fatigue and interrupt your maximal recoverable volume. So what that means, so maximal recoverable fatigue is the amount of work you can do to which you can recover from and hit your the same lifts, same sessions again within 48 hours. And the maximal recoverable volume, again, pretty much the same thing. The amount of volume you can do, amount of sets, amount of intensity means weight on the bar you can do in a workout where you can recover from within the allotted time of 48 hours, because muscle protein synthesis is activated for 48 hours after you lift weights. Okay, so that's what that comes in. Now, the isolation movements, they're going to hurt that, and it can also cause a lot of tendon flare-ups. So I've had this happen to me before. All these bicep curls, yeah, you think this is the best way to build the arms? No, you're just going to get a lot of tendonitis, a lot of elbow stuff going on. A lot of shoulder raises, going to feel a lot in here, and my wrists especially. I've done it. I've done it all. I used to train super mega ultra high volume. Me and my roommate in college, we would go in and hit 40 sets of chest, 40 sets of back. Yeah, ridiculous. Superset, drop sets, isolation, do everything you can think of. And looking back on it, it's pretty stupid. Interesting that I was able to do that, because I would probably die trying to do that now, and I'm in better shape. It's just not smart, because if you focus on putting all that volume into one single workout, you're not going to get the benefit, because the studies show, as of now anyway, that if you spread out your frequency throughout the week, you get more muscle gains than condensing all that volume into one workout. Plus, if you're just killing your muscles in the gym for one workout, like absolutely kill them, slaughtering them, just when you wake up the next day, you're just in so much pain like that, you're not going to be able to recover. And if you're not recovering fast enough, especially within that 40-hour window, you're not going to grow much, because your body cannot grow muscle until you're recovered. So your body emphasizes recovery than building the new muscle. Okay? Now, I'm getting a little off topic. So the basic compound movements, like I said, squat, deadlift, overhead press, standing, bench press, and some type of pull down or row. Okay? Those are what you want to focus on. Now, those are the basic moves, because they will give you the base. They will give you a whole body build up of strength, mobility, and performance. So if you focus on getting as strong as possible on these few moves, you are going to get bigger. You are going to get stronger. You're going to increase your performance in the gym and out of the gym. You're going to look better and feel better, okay? Now, if you think about it, your body adapts to things over time. And the less things that you throw at it, right, the better it is at adapting to those number of things. So let's just say, now I personally work out doing an upper-lower split 4 times a week. Monday, Tuesday, upper-lower, break. That's Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, boom. Upper-lower again, weekend off, repeat. And I throw just the basic movements at my body, because you want to get as strong as possible on those lifts. Your body takes time to adapt to a motor pattern to get actually stronger and progress and build muscle. So that's why, when you first go in the gym, those first couple weeks, you're getting real strong real quick. It's because your body's actually adapting to the range of motion and motor pattern. So when you're benching here, boom, your body's adapting and getting efficient at firing those muscle fibers to actually do the movement and perform it at its maximal potential. So that's why you get really strong quickly when you first do movements. And that's not exactly muscle, but it's your central nervous system firing and properly to actually adapt to the range of motion. It's kind of like dancing. The more you dance and try to practice moves, the better you are at it, because your body adapts and progressively gets better at firing the nervous system in that fashion, right? All you dancers out there should know. So yeah, that's why you want to focus on the basics. In summary, you work pretty much all your muscles in your body with 4 or 5 basic movements, okay? If you focus on those big, heavy compound movements, you're going to get growth and performance benefits throughout your entire body in the least amount of time possible. 3, you reduce your chance of inflammating your tendons with unnecessary isolation exercises. Also, this will provide you with the form, this will provide you with the structures and the knowledge, because you develop a sort of knowledge with these lifts, and you can identify your weak points later as you progress and get more advanced. Okay, so this is basically a basics video. In summary, I'm going to go in more detail through other videos. So the next video I'm going to do is what is my recommended training split, and I'm going to break down how you guys should go about working out, in my opinion, the best way, and it is backed up by scientific data, and we'll go from there. So if you guys have any questions, comment down below, let me know. I help you out. See ya.